Alright, so I'm up on the roof today. It's beautiful. If the weather people are right, it's going to be perfect for a little bit of roofing. Not too hot today for tear off, and it's supposed to warm up later in the week when we're hopefully putting the new one on. I'm going to start off, I've never used one of these. This is a Cobalt brand D-handle shingle remover. We'll see. I'm going to do white Shasta shingles when we get this off. Now let's see how this works. Start going up and then I'll go back down. Whoa! Knocked you right over, didn't I? That vibration all the way across. It wasn't the wind that knocked you down. Anyway, here we've got the spot that I was just working on. Man, I'm gonna have to. Well, you can see it. It actually did that spot. So let me set you back down. We'll go again. Maybe I'll put you a little closer. Like right up close here, maybe. See how that works. Can't fall if you're already down. No going back now. I like it when they come up in sheets like that, though. Now, this roof, I don't know how much deck repair I'm going to have to do. Hopefully not too much. But I'm kind of, hoping for the best. But preparing myself emotionally for the worst. I didn't have the angle right using this. There we go. A lot of work for just a little piece. Definitely haven't gotten the hang of it yet. So there's tar paper, and then lo and behold, look, another layer of shingles, and then we're down to deck board, question mark. And this is just, these manufactured homes, the marketing on them is that they're better than site built, if you believe that, because the rationale is they're done in a factory, a controlled environment. I'm looking at what they put down before they put the first shingles down, and it is, here, let me show you. It's like a paper. It's some sort of a paper product. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know it's old and all, but tar paper wouldn't do that. This is tar paper. I'd rather use tar paper. But so there's the original, whatever this is, over the decking, and then they have the original shingles, and then the last folks went over that with tar paper, good, and threw a new layer of shingles on. And they're not in horrible shape, but the idea is you get to it before it's in bad shape. We do have a couple spots that we could tell leaked. We don't know how long ago. So we're gonna kind of nip it in the bud and put a new roof on this thing. Caught on nails, it stops you. I've only ever used like a little mini pry bar. Whoop. There you go again. Or, ooh, see that? See, you know, that's another thing about these manfabs. How thick is decking supposed to be on a roof? Generally like 3/4 of an inch, right? This stuff is not 3/4 of an inch. And they don't use nails to hold it down either. They use staples. So, I don't know. Not really. I mean, if you've already got, like me, you know, you bought a property, not necessarily for the manfab, but for the property, you know, just be aware that home that's on it, this looks like 1/2 inch, maybe 5/8 at the most, is my guess. I've got you upside down. That'll be wonderful. Oh, so here, oh, there's that squish. Here's a rafter. No rafter. You're gonna get a little of that, but it'd be a lot less if it had 3/4 inch deck. Now I should get going pretty fast once I get a nice little dent made into it, the inroads. But I'm worried about this staple stuff because they're all sticking up a little bit, and so they're hooking this. I guess that's a good thing. I mean, the decking here looks in good shape, but it's just, if I pushed hard enough, I'd go right through that. Or if I was a heavier man. I'm still, if I know where the rafters are, I'm going to try to stay on those. Man. The other temptation is just to go ahead and buy some expensive decking and go over this, maybe. I don't know what I'm going to want to do. Anyway, you've seen enough for now, at least. Roof tear off day, and starting up at the top, no real issues at first. You know, it looks dry, the deck looks okay. I come down here, I start tearing down, I do a line, and then I can just tear off in sheets. And here, right about there actually, right there, beneath that vent, I started running into water trapped between the shingle layers. So whoever put on this second layer of shingles, however many years ago, they neglected to pull up the vents. So everything, they just cut around it, and then they just threw some sealant around it, maybe. I mean, I'm looking at that skylight. That looks pretty suspect. The top shingle just kind of like curled up over the top of it. I'm betting I'm going to have rot all along these fascia boards because water is getting in between there. And these nails, like even this nail here, I can just pull it right out. That one's down a little better, but I can still pull it out with my bare fingers. So I bet you there's some roof rot there. I was afraid of that. Kind of expected it. We'll see how bad it is. Okay, so got down along the fascia board here. The paper, of course, just crumbles. This junk that they put under the original shingles on this manufactured home. But here's the plywood. Uh-oh, yep. Oh no, yeah. I had a feeling I'd be replacing the last foot all the way down. I'm sure that's what I'll be doing. I'll be replacing this last foot. You know, you run your moisture barrier, your tar paper or whatever over the top of this, but if you're using a product that as it ages, it does this. This is not tar paper, folks. I don't know what this is that they used it just falls apart and the water gets underneath. And now you have this. Yeah.
Recording.
Awesome. All right. So we were using this newfound contraption. I don't know how long they've been around, but this is what I used to use. You just get a spot where you're already started, and you just rip. As long as you got a pair of gloves on. That way I'm not catching every single nail like you do with that. So I'm just gonna rip right down through. I'm gonna basically put a cut through all the shingles, all the paper. So we're recording again, right?
Yeah.
So no big deal if you bumped it. We're gonna keep right on going down.
I didn't go down this time.
Huh?
I didn't go down this time.
Good.
And it filled the video.
Are you like kind of camera lady in training still?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be the best?
Yes.
Whoa!
Well, at least you can do that, though. It's kind of scary up here, but it's okay to be scared.
It is okay to be scared. That means you've got a healthy respect for heights.
Marshall doesn't like heights, but he goes to heights.
Oh. Who does?
Marshall
Marshall?
doesn't like heights, but
Who's Marshall? Explain for the people on YouTube. Because some people on YouTube might not know who Marshall is. Who's Marshall?
a pup from Paw Patrol, and he has a white body and some black spots for his body,
too. What are you
too.
looking at with the camera? Is Marshall a Dalmatian?
Kind of. He helps people.
From the 101 Dalmatians, like those dogs?
He's kind of like those dogs, but he's not in that movie.
Yeah, he's in the show, right? Well, he's in the Paw Patrol movie, though, right?
Yes. It's a show, not a
No, there's
movie.
the Paw Patrol movie, too.
I know.
Hey, what are you looking at with the camera?
Your feet right now.
My feet?
Like your
Okay,
boots.
so you can see we've got it cut down through, and then I'll just start, we'll just tear shingles up. And it's nice when they come up in kind of like clumps.
I like heights because I can see super far.
Yeah.
That's why I like heights.
Just depends on. Oh, here we go. See? Are you watching?
Yeah.
See, if you get them, just keep coming. You can just tear them in a line. So that'll make it go a lot faster if we can get a bunch of those started.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's enough for now. Go ahead and hit the red button again, the square.